Okay, you know what? Wait. Testing. Okay, my stream's back, but there's no more avatar.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, no,
Oh,
it's fine. It's
hello.
fine. If PC Face is having problems running at the same time as Owlbear, I won't use an avatar for this. It's gonna be a blank, just the screen of the map, just so people see the player
Okay,
side.
here we go.
Yeah.
So, if they're new to this thing, scuff. This is what we call scuff. It's
Yep,
an
this is
integral
Scuff.
part.
This is good old classic Scuff.
Ah.
And here's the dice for you.
Beautiful.
Here.
Ah,
There you go.
sorry.
All right, try to roll dice while you're at it. If in case once you're in, let me know. And also let me know if you can see the screen.
Hey, good roll. I love that.
Okay. I
Ah,
also sent you another link so you might be able to see the dice.
It's a Should try the different link. There's something special with that one
oh,
Try to use that one.
because I've been enjoying using that one.
oh, because I did
See if it
I did remember.
did you just roll a 20d6?
That was me.
What?
Oh, that was you.
Clear your
That was
thoughts.
you.
You
That was you.
Wait,
Okay.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna try to bring the PNG out. I'm gonna try to bring the PNG out for this.
that's cool.
Okay. So if in case you're watching the point of view I'm on right now, you would see the dice rolling. Okay. So now roll 60 20s. So Alex,
Ooh. That's not
Wait, that's 318. Let's go.
318s. Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So
Stream is back up on my end if you guys
see if you
want
can
player
change your
view.
name on the dice tray.
On the what?
On the dice tray
The dice
when you're rolling
tray.
your stuff. The other one, the thing I sent you.
Oh, the link.
Yeah. See if you can change your name there. I want
Default
to see if it
dice
works.
tray. Show user
So we have
name.
identifiers on who made the roll.
it's weird because it picks but it picks up my name from out there. But
Yeah,
when I roll it's
I
not my name?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the thing I was telling you. But you can access the dice tray itself on the owlbear.
so wait, how do we change the names though?
Okay,
okay.
try it here.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice. I love the idea.
look at the upper left corner of your screen. There should be another dice as I'm highlighting over here. If you're looking at my POV,
Another that No, we don't have that. I think that's whoever's managing the server, dude.
are you sure?
You can check
Let's.
my screen because like my stream's working with the PNG, so you can
Okay,
check.
let's check yours real quick here then. Second. Looking at your screen, go back to the go back to the
Albert side or
owlbear view on this one. Okay, on the owlbear view, you should see the. It's the one. That one. It's that one. It's that one. Try to roll from the.
Yeah, the dice. Oh, okay, okay.
was there a name? No.
Okay, who rolled the d? Anyway, let's try this. Let's see if it works. Otherwise, keep the other dice tray. Okay?
Wait.
Just keep that open. We'll use that.
Here.
The one I sent you.
Player
We'll just use
three.
that.
Weird. It's not reading
Okay,
the name, so that's weird.
it's fine. We'll go with that. Just let me know which one. You
Alright.
tell me your result for this.
Okay. Okay. Well,
All right, let's brief each other. Let's see what's happening before we introduce our characters. We will throw you first into the world. So, viewers, who's also watching right now, who do you think is familiar with the realm that we're in? If not, let me explain. Right now, you're seeing on the map is a map of one particular region in the star of Hydaelyn. Hydaelyn is known for being the home of three great continents. One of those continents is Aldenard. And our story focuses on that region. And Aldenard is basically where the land of Eorzea is found. Now, Eorzea is home to many a country, as I would point out. You see on the north have Ishgard, you have Gridania somewhere to the east alongside with Alam. You have the island of Vilbrand, where you have Limsa Luminsa. Then to the south is the kingdom or the sultanate of Ulda. And before you wonder where we're going to start, we are going to focus. This is down in the deserts of Thanalan, where we find the city of Ulda. Surprise. But here in Ulda, as we sit here, it's a place known for, despite it being in the Thanalan desert, is how dry the area is. This area is also known. You can hear the books right now fluttering and all that, so that you can hear me better. This area is known for a lot of things. Sand being its main thing, but being surrounded by sand, it also gives advantage. Mineral, mine ores. We also include various minerals like jewels as well. And at the same time, a liquid resource known as ceruleum. And for some of you, that might be similar to oil, as this powers machines and all such. One coveted resource that everybody has been itching to get. And in here, you see the proliferation of merchants and adventurers, all of them seeking fortune in this area. People are known to turn sand into gold. This is the Sultanate of Ulda. And where we're starting, going to be a very familiar place, at least for some of you. And I'll need someone going
ah,
to be at right now. We'll be in a very familiar tavern,
oh my god.
the Quicksands. We are here,
Jeez.
the Quicksands, right there.
Jeez. Shoot, I forgot how to use the bot. Oh my god.
It's been a while since you.
No one remembers how to use
So,
the bot. Let's go.
No, somebody
okay.
forgot.
You guys wanna make a tally? I mean, from when since I arrived, I believe this is the second scuff.
We're gonna make a scuff meter next time, but right now we don't have it yet.
Oh my god. Wait, how do you... Dude, you don't put
I
it in
think
earlier.
you're supposed to. Let me try. Let me try it. Let me see if I can.
Cause like when I'm trying the other stuff, it's like pinging weird.
Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't ping the bot for some reason.
One moment. Let me see if this is the one.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see if I can pull it up because. Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Let's try it here. Let's see if it will let me. We're about to find out. Oh, it doesn't work that way, huh? Let me see if it figure it out. If not, we'll have to. There it is. We're here. Welcome to the quicksand.
Which server? I'm just
So here,
kidding.
ladies.
But anyway, we don't talk about which song.
And while we're here in the
Sorry.
quicksand, now that we're at it, here in the quicksand, we are usually the usual folk that buy drinks aside from food, and your customers. We are customers of a very lovely patron, very lovely proprietress, if you will. And as we are here in this very table, we see merchants, we see locals going about trying to enjoy their hard day's work, adventurers gathering here and there. And then you are at this table. Two of you, supposedly three originally. One of them is out. It's just the two of you at the moment. We'll start with the first one that arrived before the stream started. So, let's hear about Vivi.
Oh my god.
Just for your note, for those who are familiar with Final Fantasy, this is not the same TV that has a Final Fantasy collab with Magic the Gathering.
That's Final Fantasy. That was from 9. That's a different Vivi compared to our Vivi right now. So,
Oh my
could you
god.
kindly help us distinguish what is the difference between your Vivi and that Vivi? Go. So,
I'm
what
just
is
kidding.
Vivi doing right now?
Okay, that's another one.
Yeah.
That's a VTuber. Stop it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay, so Vivi's probably passed out right now.
So, could you kindly describe what Vivi looks like, right? Like what she looks like?
um, Blue hair, red eyes,
Mhm.
somewhat regal outfit, but tries to tone it down by a lot. Yeah.
Tries to tone it down, keeps it down the down low, but very like, what happened today? It's fine. Let's try to find out what exactly happened today.
Mm. So yeah, she's probably passed out on the table.
Oh no, completely passed out on the table, and right across the table. If you could kindly introduce Tana in this one.
Hi. So, my character, by the way, they call me as a player 3, but my character for this campaign is Mireh Manuh, also likes to be called Cat. He is a super sombra sacerdote with ivory blue skin, with golden yellow eyes and ashen gray hair. He is an information gatherer. And
Oh,
right now, he is observing anything but the passed out girl is sitting in the same table as her. basically is the longer her how do you say table mate is unconscious on the table, the more she's having second thoughts about inviting her for a means to an end.
So we basically have Tana watching the surroundings, basically looking at. Could you check your vigilance as a white? I take it you're a white meat.
Yes, I
Okay.
also forgot to mention that.
So for those who are wondering, you would notice Tana. Is it robes or? If I got this right?
She's wearing her expeditioner's tabard with boots and of course pantalettes.
Ah,
And
yes.
she
So
has
it's
gloves.
gloves.
And she has a walnut cake that she of course keeps by her side all the time, even
All
when
right.
asleep.
So we have
As much
a.
as she puts her pen. And
We got a white mage and a paladin. Actually, the paladin is passed out on the table. And as you're looking about, could you check your sheet real? There should be a score. Your vigilance. Can you tell me what your vigilance stat?
my vigilance is at 15.
15. And on a 15, you could tell that, aside from the usual passersby, going about in their ways, but you can somehow catch ear of what they're talking about.
Yes, I
Some,
really can.
as you usually do, you hear the usual talk of the latest news about the Empire making their move outside. In this case, the Garlean Empire making their rounds about in some areas. Some would even suspect that the movements around there has been like a sound of unrest, especially in this case. Some soldiers go about here and there, keeps the people on edge. And then you catch wind of certain news, but before you can even think about it, you see another friend pass by. One you recognize, blonde hair, tied up in a ponytail, dressed in blue at most, a gun on his back, as you can tell. It's a strange looking device. It's a tinkered. You're not sure if it's a stick or could be a crossbow without the arms. You can see the barrel. You're wondering what kind of stick this is. But you recognize that it is not just ordinary and any typical stick, but you notice the metal and the mechanical parts that are in place of that. And this young lad that's passing by also, he looks up to you as you notice, with a smiling face beaming, looks at the both of you. Hey, Tana. Wait, is Vivi down?
Darling. Oh, how I missed you. How are things?
Well, things are going well. To hear. I heard you were looking for a job, so I have. She has the details for it. I think you might be interested in this. And you see.
Rouse her awake for me then?
Oh, one quick.
I can make people asleep, not make them awake yet.
Okay. So you see this young man. You recognize his name is Ronnie, and he gets close to Vivi, pokes Vivi by the cheek. Oi.
Vivi responds with a thumbs up and then like, rest please.
Rez, huh?
Too much chill. Gosh.
Think you could toss him a Suno or something? got just the thing. And you notice Rodney is reaching on the satchel, grabs a feather, a red feather, wonders where to go. I need Vivi to roll an agility. No, I'm not agility. A dexterity or a
Oh my
vitality
God.
check.
What the? Okay, let's do vitality. Wait, give me a sec.
Okay, do a vitality roll, please.
This is a D20, right? Am I right?
Yeah, D20 plus your modifier.
Twenty-three.
Oh. 23. So, this is what happens. As soon as you do that, as soon as you roll that, it basically feels something jab on your back.
God damn it!
And it feels like you've been you jolt up, but you feel instead of pain, you feel warmth. And in this case, Tana recognizes this easily. As you notice, the red feather flares up, vanishes in a puff of flame, which flickers out.
Thank God that worked. I am not wasting my money here. Goodness.
You recognize it both as a phoenix down. Well, instant remedy just like that.
Thank you,
Oh.
Ronnie.
Oh no, Tara's gonna hate me for that. I think I wasted that.
I said I'm not wasting my own mana on this one.
Okay. Right. Okay. Anyways, I got the details in. I'll let Momodi explain what's going on. And you see who you're wondering about this. Who is this Momodi, in case you're wondering? You suddenly see this lovely lady. Red hair, wasted 2 buns. Diminutive form though, but demure, mindful almost, dressed in white, and with a lovely smile that always brings everybody enjoy her presence while inside. This is Momodi Modi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, and as some of you would recognize, the leader of the Adventurers Guild. And she looks at you, it's like, oh, I see the both well as rain. How have you been?
Great. If only our paladin was as awake already.
What paladin?
I see. Oh,
The
okay.
only one with a shield here at the
What shield?
What shield?
Don't,
Well-
don't you have a shield?
Well, oh yeah, do you?
No, you guys look at Vivi and like there's nothing on her except for her clothes.
Why did you forget?
I think someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Well, I think I have an idea just for you. Can I interest you in a job today? Both of you.
Sure.
It should bring you quite a good amount of gil, and I think this might also help prospect. Because I
Okay.
think, by any chance, I have something interesting for you, if you would lend an ear.
I'm all up for interesting.
Okay, very well. So, as you see, the crystal shipment belonging to Amagina and Sons, and was making its way to Ulda from the Nanawa. Now, the concern's offering good coin for the adventurer that can get to the bottom of the cave. So, what do you think? Would you like to check that out for me?
Sure.
Bravo. Says the one without weapons? God.
Well, I see that you're both interested. Well, if that's the case, then I have something. I have a feeling you might buy it anyway. So here, a little something. A special service, if you will. And as you notice, she brings out this satchel. Place it on the table. and she opens that pouch. And you see 4 bottles. 2 of which has this blue color to it. The fluid is glistening blue, almost cerulean. Look at it. And then if you look at the other one, a little more citrus, yellowish. Kind of reminds you of lemonade.
Alchemist Guild doing the best as always.
Okay. For a quick question here, I'm just gonna ask from the both of you, who's more familiar with alchemy?
This is not related to my character, but personally to alchemy.
I mean, okay, character backstory
Like in
wise,
character.
VV,
Yeah, in character.
crafting
VV
and
would know?
creating
Okay.
are part of the talents. So,
Uh-huh. So I think Vivi would be familiar with this. I think Tana may have seen this as well. You see this also in shops sold all over in Nulda. These are potions. You see 2 of them, the blue ones. Those are potions, and the other 2 are ether. You can distribute amongst yourselves who wants to get it.
I most definitely need the yellow. Don't mind. Ronnie, I don't think you need
all right, I'll take the blue. It matches me.
Okay, so who takes the potions? I'm guessing Vivi's taking the potions, and then Tana is taking the
I'm taking
ethers. Okay, so these are the effects. So items are usable. These items are usable as a secondary action. So basically, these are like your bonus action ability. If you're familiar with D&D 5e, that's how it works. It's your bonus action to use it. And the ethers restore 1 MP. Potions restore 3 HP. So keep that in mind. So if you manage to take notes of that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So with that said, let's proceed. And as you see, Momodi is looking about, smiling. I see that you're pretty much well prepared. Anything you wish to? Are you all set?
Already.
We're all set. VV gives a thumbs up.
No! I am not going out there without a.
Nah, we're all good.
Don't-
We're all good. Then VV like runs off.
No, we're not. No.
And you see Vivi just dart off, but you still have Tana wondering, what the hell just happened there?
Already. I thank you for the potions and ether. I will be the most exhausted if I make it out alive.
Oh, no worries. I have a fresh bed waiting for you right after.
Oh, thank goodness. Would that come? Well, I guess the food won't. I need the pay, of course. I cannot be sinning of all things about equivalent exchange in
Oh, no
Nathal's
worries.
kingdom.
Of course. But no worries. Everything is fair in the eyes of Thal, so it will be fine. May the twins take care of you. Though I think you should know that for this, you have to look for a certain person. This took place in Blackbrush Station. Go there first. Also, look for... there should be a stone torch that can tell you more information about it. Tell them Momodi sent you and he'll answer.
Black Brush, you say?
Blackbrush Station.
Yes, that is the place. Is there
It
a name?
Let me see if you could find him, but I think his name was Warren. See if you could find a stone torch guard named Warren. He should be able to tell you more about what's going on.
Okay, thank you, Mommy. I'll hold you on to your promise of a nice warm bed. And of course, enough deal on my end to pay for any food I need.
Oh, worry not. But do take care. It'll be sad if you know, ended up in the Thal's Hall right away.
At least it's close by.
Well, I'll see you in a bit. And then she goes off to another customer as she sees about a group that's almost on their way into a brawl. But the good thing is, before the brawl could even start, another blonde dude showed up, muscular. You can tell he's a brother of Aroni from the way his features appear. Muscular, but starts pulling off a bouncer move of basically, okay, that's enough. Before it could even start. And you can see Momodi's already on his way to quelling that particular situation. As you leave the quicksand, who is heading their way to... Let's see here. I have a question for all of you in this one. Who is going to where in Ul'dah?
Before anything,
Mm-hmm.
Tana has a pretty bad impression of Vivi and how she carries her. As a healer herself, she does not like that. No. She doesn't want the tank that she has to support most of the time, if not always, be as bad as her. So she goes to the Chocobo stables first and rents a Chocobo.
So off to the Chocobo stables. All right. Vivi, where would you be at this point?
You guys don't see Vivi. You see a paladin fully armored in like silver, platinum blue armor waiting by the gates of Ul'dah.
So Tana, what you see as you went to the Chocobo you noticed close to the gate of... This is the gate of Nald, right? The one in front?
Yeah, the one right in front. Yeah.
Okay, in the gate of Nald, right in the front, you see an armored knight. You can tell from the design of the armor, you can tell the shade of the armor. Yeah, this is a far cry from the one. Not you, but said person is standing beside the stables.
Oh, Ronnie! Finally, a replacement for whoever that Vivi was. Thank the
And you see
gods.
Ronnie is actually by the side with the chocobos.
The knight chokes like.
Well, when you say it that way, yes. I think that might be the case. But anyways, I got our chocobos ready. I'll just be accompanying you as support. Don't worry. I know where to look. But here are our chocobos. Here are our steeds. As you would notice, considering our disposition currently, I thought ahead of that since to test both of you and to basically bolster your capabilities. I outfitted your chocobos with the attacker modules, or basically in this case, I should say armor. I've been too used to machines lately. Anyways, I gave them the dragoon, making them pretty much ready for combat, so they can charge along for just in case Vivi might find herself in a... And you see both chocobos. Okay, here's a question on the chocobo though. What is the plumage of your chocobo? If ever. What's the color of their feathers?
Dark green.
Dark green for Tana. What about
Somewhat gray.
what about Vivi?
Like gray.
Grayish.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see those familiar colors there, but you notice that their armor almost resembles a dragoon, complete with the helm, with the spiky bits of armor on their barding, and also on close to their talons, to where their legs are. You also see blades. I said they're pretty much designed to rip and tear their opponents.
Aw, Ronnie, you outdid yourself with these chocobos. Thank you.
Oh, no worries. I want to see if in case my creations would work. So I decided to outfit them to suit. Well, as for me, I'll be with this up. And you see his looks of a sort of pack chocobo, if you will, since you can notice the saddlebags and everything. And then a passerby, and you see him. Do they think they could ride on this chocobo? Nice touch, Alex, by the way. Because you don't see it in chat. That's a good question. And even the chocobo master was wondering, I think they can, but we'll see. Roni basically takes the lead and says, okay, we better get going. We don't want to miss this before sunfall. Start.
Yes, most definitely.
So who's ready to go?
I'm ready.
The paladin
Uh,
just mounts up and just goes.
The paladin wordlessly mounts, charges forward.
Anna just rides her chocobo, but stay closest a bit to Ronnie more than the paladin.
So I end up basically looking like two groups following the same path as you leave Fanalan, as you leave Ulda and enter Central. And as you enter Central Fanalan, this is the scene that you see as you leave. This view comes to mind as you leave. As you look back, you see the image of Ulda from afar as you're crossing the bridge. As you're headed off through Central Fanalan and onwards to the north. And as you head north, it didn't take you long to reach Blackbrush. This is Blackbrush Station. As you see, this area seems to be more of like a settlement set in the very center. You would notice the rails that cross its area. You would notice that we're headed between Ula and the mines and the other tunnels. And you're suddenly wondering what this was for originally. Was it used for warfare, or was this used for supplies and mining? And as you try to make heads or tails of, you arrive in this location. And as soon as you arrive in Blackbrush, you see the guards. They have this distinct uniforms compared to the ones in Ulda. You see the brass blades, complete with their masks and their telltale armor. Of course, the brass armor, as you can guess. And then you see, in comparison to that, you see those of the immortal flames with black garb. However, these they look different. Almost grayish, almost like stone. This are the stone torches. And among the stone torches, these guards, you see one Huron man right there, ready to greet you. You can tell it from his armor what he is. And says, hello there. Adventurers, are you?
Yes. Are you Warren?
Ah, yes, that's my name. My name is Warren.
Oh,
I take it Momodi sent you.
yes, that is correct. I'm Tana. Nice to meet you.
Hannah,
And then
pleasure. And you are? And he's gesturing to the paladin.
The paladin just holds up fingers in a peace sign, because you know that letter.
don't
Ah, I take it that's V. Is that correct?
There's just a slight nod.
Please-
Very well. I acknowledge.
I can-
My name is Warren, and I am of the Stone Torches. I'm in charge of this particular incident. If you have any questions, I can gladly ask you of what's going on.
he just sent us here on a trip to help with the shipment, I believe.
Yes, as you can see, well, here's the thing. What I know so far of this incident is that this took place yesterday evening. A caravan, basically a wagon on its own, with some guards. They were carrying a shipment of crystals heading south of the station. They were attacked by raiders, and the raiders took off with the cargo. As for the bodies of the driver and the guards, fortunately, they were basically the wagon was escorted by force. Not strong as the adventurers, though. They are capable, but I don't think their luck has even helped their matters. And you can see we were hoping for those crystals to reach the crafts various
Oh,
back
most
home,
certainly.
but those crystals were taken off and they were gone.
Uh, uh, I've heard a thing or two how common being poached around these parts are, I guess. Mm.
Well, as long as we could take care of everything.
Shipment isn't quite, how would you say, as I'm not sure if I and even we have two of us here. I don't think if it was a sizable shipment, we can all carry them back, or do we just send them here? I don't know. Or what? I just want to know the logistics of if in case we do get the stolen merchandise back.
Wait, wrong one.
Yeah.
That's the wrong area. This is what I was looking for. Anyway. Well, as we can tell, we're not sure about what exactly happened here, and we're just about to start the investigation. Currently, we're just keeping track of everything that's happening right now. We're also keeping tabs of the victims, their next of kin, and such. So we could not do anything on the matter. We're too spread thin. If I may ask, if it's not to impose, would it be? Would you take over on this particular investigation if you could helm this on our stead?
Well, not that I was seeking fame for myself here. I think stolen merchandise must be returned as a matter of support. Carrying the reason of that all after all. This doesn't happen.
Of course. Very well then. So, I see that you might be taking this in. Here, in case they ask, proceed to the south of here and take these with you. As you notice that he hands a couple of pearls to both of you. I want to see who recognizes this. So, Vivi and Tana. Tana, I think you might know this, but just in case, roll an intelligence check. I just want to know if in case you recognize it. Let's see if you recognize the item in your hand.
11 on my end.
So 11 for V. What about D20 plus?
No.
Use the D dice. Use the D dice one. The one with the background on it. Okay, so we'll go with how much was that? Vivi, what was your score?
11. What the?
11.
Oh,
Tana had a
oh my
23. It's a natural 20. Oh boy. Okay. So, at first glance, Tana, you recognize this as a link perk.
Oh, 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 gosh. Oh, goodness. Must be the heat again. Goodness. I'm gonna need that ale sooner than I thought. Of course. And then she gets one and inserts it in her ear gently.
Vivi, you're not sure how this thing works, but you have a feeling this might be helpful later. Judging from how Tana started wearing it into her ear, you have a feeling this might be similar to a certain thing that you recall from somewhere, probably from back home. A particular enchantment, if you will.
Oh,
What do you do?
You guys visually see the paladin panic, like, shit, I can't remove my helmet here.
So what do you do? Now that you're panicking, it's like, oh no, oh no. Oh, don't do this.
Runs behind one of the buildings first to put it on.
So you see V zip to the back of the building, take off the helmet without being noticed. To ensure that,
well,
roll a
Oh
dexterity check.
no! Oh shit!
okay, while this is going on,
A little clumsy,
Well,
but
this
it
is
works.
okay, while this is going on, you know, because Tana's like next to Ronnie with the green. She gestures at it, waves her hand down, and tries to whisper something. Those criminals on wanted posters or something.
Well, as far as I know, I think the both of you are a solid team right now. I think you'll be able to handle it. I'm just here to make sure that if things go south, I make sure that both of you are alive. I don't want a repeat of what happened back in and then you see him suddenly fade off. It's like, I don't want a repeat of that incident in Tamtara.
Oh, ooh, nah. Okay, I hate that I have to read it in the Raven of all things. But it was quite detailed and, ooh. I don't
Okay,
really-
let's not dwell into dark things. Over here.
don't do
Come on,
it.
let's go.
Right?
Thank you, Sir Warren. We'll take care of the rest. We'll head south.
Thank you, sir.
And as you see, Ronnie's already leading the pack go southward towards the investigation site. What do you do?
Follow behind.
I mean, Tana follows with her borrowed chocolate.
You have the chocobos with you at this point. They're kind of walking with you.
Tana
Unless
has
you're
the
bored.
chocolate.
As you
Tana
go,
knows her way around it.
okay, you figure out your way around. Oh, good. So as you go, following the road south, you see that particular location. It's easy to spot now at this point. And you see, like, on that particular location, you see several guards clad in, of course, the stone torch armor, as you would recognize. And they're surrounding this particular site wherein you see splintered remains of broken crates littering the area. You also see the bodies of the victims that fell. But right now, all you see at the moment from where they originally were deep red stain marks on the ground. Those stains that currently mark the ground give you an idea of how they died. A vague idea, at least. As you see on the side, though, you see sheets of some material, probably similar to tent, something to. They were used as shrouds or tents. They're placed to cover the bodies, lay down on the wayside. And as you see, they're all keeping watch of the area. A couple of them notice your approach, and one of them comes forward and says, "Stop right there, adventurers. This place is off limits. Only those who are authorized by the Amagina and Sons."
Now hold on a minute here. Warren from Black Frustration over there just asked us to help with this investigation, sir. And if you don't see by my cane on my back here, I'm basically a healer.
Ah, is that so? Roll me a mind check. So roll a d20 and add your mind as your modifier. Also, since you mentioned you're a healer, do it with advantage.
Oh, it's an 18.
Ooh.
Wait, no, 20. It's 15 plus 5.
15 plus 5, that's a 20. Good. As you see, he nods. Very well, very well. I'll give you leave. And then
Hold
at the
on.
moment he noticed the link pro.
Sir. Hold
Yes?
on, sir. Before you leave, do you have anything of note that you can give
This
us
way.
a clue?
Come. It bids you to come closer to the wreckage. But as you're about to make your motion there, you hear from afar, "False balls, where in the seven hells did they come from?" You look to where that was. You heard that guard from that side, and you see before you can even do much of anything, you see a pack of giant ant-like monsters skittering from behind a nearby outcropping
I don't.
of big insects, antlings. Oh, they're so big. The guards suddenly move up, drawing their swords, their weapons, rushing to the scene. And you see these engage the Vilkin. And from there, from that defensive line, they were fighting them off, clashing with their blades against Chiton. And then a couple of those Vilkin managed to buy. Another guard screams, "Blast! Too many of them! Adventurers, we will need you. Don't let them pass."
Of course.
And
As
this is where it gets interesting. Friends, it's time for combat.
Oh boy. Okay, little
Okay,
side note. I might need to live. I might need to leave after this combat because I'm actually sleepy. Oh god.
No worry. We're gonna stop here after this and give us your
Alright.
thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one quick question. What is the name of the for Tana?
Hannah always names her chocobos, her borrowed chocobos, feisty.
What's the name?
Feisty. Feisty.
Feisty, as in like the feisty.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment, and I'll need someone to do a battle.
Huh? Uh.
Let's try if this works. It's the wrong thing, but okay. This will work.
No, it's okay.
All right. So I need you all to look at your screen and tell me where you want.
I think around there is fine.
Do you agree with this position or?
I agree with this position.
Okay, so who goes first? Because in this case, this whole battle, the setup is the adventurers go first on the adventurer step. Next will be the enemy, and then the end of round. And it's gonna go like that.
Oh, okay. That's
So
interesting.
on top of that, okay, and also on top of that, you have to decide who goes first among you, because that will be the initiative order
Do we?
for the rest of the fight.
Okay, question. Do we choose for the chocobo, or do they just automatically attack?
I set up the chocobo in a way that it. What do you call this? The roles that were missing. Since you have a healer and a tank, I had to put them as DPS.
Okay. Yeah, but then do we choose their movements or?
They have their own set stats and stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
All right,
There-
so
I'm
who
the
wants to?
healer. I don't do first.
Okay, so you're satisfied with this position?
Question about the ranges and stuff because of this. What constitutes as 5 squares?
You want to see what 5 squares is? It's basically, like from you or
Yeah, from me.
Okay, so that kind of looks like this. Hold on. Let me draw this real quick as an AOE. You can see what it looks like.
Okay.
That big.
Okay. Oh, okay. I kind of understand now. Oh my god. Okay.
Go in close, you.
So what do? You can move your target. So
Wait. Shoot.
you're currently in the first round, by the way. So let's begin.
Okay. I'm gonna charge up
As you see,
to
two
Sentry
entrants. Do straight ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Right there.
Right there.
And
So
then
that's your move. You have.
So wait, how do you do the, what's the difference between primary, secondary, instant on this?
Okay, so to put this simply in shorthand, primary action is your main action. Secondary is bonus action. Instant is basically reaction.
Okay. Shield bash into Sentry A.
That's your primary.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to shield bash, right? Hold on.
Yeah. It says D20 plus 4, I think, on the.
Okay, that's your check. Please go ahead and roll for your shield bash.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a 6. All right. So the base effect still kicks in though.
Oh, okay. 3
So
damage.
you still deal 3 damage. Let me fix
Enmity.
that real quick. So that's 3 damage. Okay, they got that. And I shall give them a condition real quick here. So they have stun and so basically they are stunned. And they are also marked.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
That means they have enmity on you.
Okay.
That means that if they're going to attack someone else, they will have to take a penalty.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
It's very.
Yeah, basically it's the mark rules from fourth ed.
Okay.
So that's your turn.
Yeah.
You have command
Oh,
on
wait.
your chocobo, by the way.
Oh, okay. Can I make Dansu charge up to Sentry B, or is that too far?
As long as it's within movement range.
What's the movement range on the
I think you have
Chocobo?
the stat. Check your chocobo's movement
There's
range.
the actual music.
There's the actual music.
Chocobo companion. Give me a sec.
It's in the player.
5
guide.
squares. Yeah, it should
Yep.
reach. It
Basically
should
the
reach.
same. It's the same
Yeah.
as used.
There we go.
And then it's gonna Choco Slash.
Using Choco Slash, that's a... Okay, what's the stats on the Choco Slash?
It targets single range 1 square, base effect deal 15 damage.
Automatic 15 damage on that one. So, no need to roll. This thing takes 15. Hold on real quick.
Oh, question. Does it heal enmity though? It doesn't say it does. That it does.
It doesn't.
For companion, not quite. I don't think they're attackers, so I don't think they will
Oh.
get any enmity on the
Kinda
matter.
worrying, though.
So that's a massive amount of damage. If in case you would see.
I know I'm literally the player in this game, and I don't want to be the backseater, but I
There you go.
literally just read the paladin stats, and there's like, I think.
Shush.
to draw-
Shush. Shush. Shush.
It's okay. I can write it off as flavor.
So as you can see, after Vivi made the attack, bashing the enemy, Dansu suddenly charges over to the other side, flies, flaps its wings, and goes down for a slashing kick, dealing damage to the sentry. And it's painful. You can see the thing actually pierce the hide. So I think that's your turn. Tana, who's gonna act first, the Chocobo or you?
First, Tana sees what Vivi made their chocobo do. And it's
But
like,
is that
"Ah,
really
do the
Vivi?"
same exact-
So what is Tana going to do?
Same
Dance the-
thing.
Same thing?
Chocobo, yeah. Charges
Choco
up
Splash?
to Senshi and splashes it.
Goes for Choco Slash. Okay. Oh boy. This is interesting. From that
Oh,
point, with that second
spicy.
slash,
Living
very
up to
spicy.
your name. Let's go.
feisty and spicy right at the same time, with those wings flapping, going for another kick. And there, you see it slashed, and you can see ichor dripping out of it. This one's dying.
I do not win.
After that, Tana, it's now your turn.
Alright, here goes nothing. She stretches out one of her gloved hands, reaches for her cane, aims at the one that BB drew Irat. Can at least see that much.
What was the thing that you're supposed to do?
She casts arrow.
Okay, arrow. Hold on. Check the book. So arrow.
Well, it costs one
So what-
empty, and then it makes a dot 3 on the target.
Dot 3. Okay,
The
hold on.
range is 10 squares, so I don't need to move closer to it for that. I'm pretty sure
Alright.
it fits within the 10 squares.
Let's give it a marker just to give it an idea of what's going on. One,
That's it.
hold up. Let's see, where is that?
Don't remember this VGN. Side comment. Okay, just a reminder. An enemy inflicted by Increase the damage over time effect or dot. Takes damage specified at the end of each round enemy step. Meaning the
Okay,
tree
good to
will
know.
only take yep, the tree will only take place after the enemy's turn ends.
Okay, so that's a dot in this case. So let's mark it.
I'm also down to 4 and
Okay. Let's put this one on here.
but I recovered 2 at the end, so basically go back up to 5.
Okay, it doesn't really show, but let me put the Oh boy, this is trickier. Yep.
Don't know where this team came from. So cool. Probably a PvP team though. Maybe.
Okay, it has a dot 3 already on in place, so it's now. And just to mark that it is like that, I'm going to give it a burning effect. There we go. They're not exactly burning per se, but they're taking damage. So that's what it looks like. So after this, they'll take damage. All right. So that's your secondary. You still have a. Unless you want to make another secondary, but you won't be able to move. So which one would you do?
Alright, question. Is a phase what's known as a turn?
No, the phase is basically the encounter.
Oh. No, I think I'm good.
You
I'll
sure?
do that for now.
You still have your. You still have your. That was just your secondary.
I don't think I need to do a second round.
You sure?
My arrow is my secondary.
You still have a
wait, I
primary.
need a primary. Okay. Okay.
You have a
I
main
just
action.
don't-
That was just your bonus.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I have a. Well, I hit it with wind. I hit it with
Okay.
stone.
Stone is next. Okay.
Kinda cast stone 2 on the same target as arrow.
Okay. Same target. Okay. Roll for attack. That is a mind check.
Another classic BGM.
Okay. So roll on the dice tray that we're using.
Oh,
The
my-
19 plus. Oh, that's a direct hit.
Okay, direct hit effect is.
Okay. So basically,
Use
it's a
an additional
d6.
1d6, yeah.
So that's
Oh,
1d6
at
plus
least
2.
if you use- Yeah. Okay, I'll roll that.
Yeah, it's a d6 plus 2.
At 7.
Deal 7. Nice.
And I'm down to 3 MP. Guess it costs another MP for that.
Uh huh.
Yeah, arrow costs 1 and then stone 2 costs 1.
Okay. And you can still move unless you want to stay. In case you want to stay, you have an up.
Oh no, Tana does not do insects. Stay far away, hecking away
Okay.
from it.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. If in case you're going to stay, you actually have the opportunity to focus. Now, when you use focus, you can use another secondary action if you want to use that.
Nah, I think
So you're fine?
Okay. Nope, I'm fine.
Okay. No? That's currently your round. We're going to start with the enemy round in here.
Oh, hey,
Go on.
sorry. I don't restore MP at the end of the adventurer round, right?
That's it. Yeah, at the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
Let me pull that up real quick as a reference. So at the end of this round, before we switch to the enemy step, okay, you recover 2 MP after you used it up.
Yep, go back to 5, basically.
Okay, all set. Now we're at the enemy step at this point. Put everything to... One quick second. So on this turn, we're going to start with Antling A. And this time, seeing that it's locked onto the target, seeing Vivi is the main threat out of this whole thing, the creature chooses to strike with its jaws. It's going to go for the trap jaws attack, or its first move. This is targeting your defense, so does an 18 hit?
Wait. I activate
By
Sturdy
the way, you
Shield
have an
instant. Sturdy Shield.
Okay. Use okay.
Increase
Instant Sturdy
defense by
Shield.
1d6.
Roll d6.
Wait. D6. No,
What's
it
your
does not
defense
hit.
now?
20.
Okay. Base hit. So you only take 5 points.
Okay. Okay.
You can modify your HP, but in
Wait,
case.
how do you do that? Oh, here.
There you go. Also, at that same time, oh no, this is the first time this is gonna happen. Here we go. Where is that?
What? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. Not okay. Nope, nope. Ah!
You see, it's raring to go as it's charging up something on its mouth.
Ew.
Something's frothing, if you will. Something bubbling. That's its turn. And also at that point, you have... I think I could use this one instead. Hold on. No, I don't think this one works. Yeah, I don't think the cone works. I think that one's better. Attach this guy. Give me a second. Yeah, this is better. So that thing's about to do something. Meanwhile, the other antling is thinking of choosing who to attack first.
Okay,
So
wait.
in this case,
Question: Can I trigger provoke now for Sentry B?
you. Hold on. Let me double check something real quick on this one.
Because the wording says when an enemy, so it's like singular.
Let me double check something on instant abilities real quick. Because
Alright.
that's the first time I encountered this bit. This may take a bit.
Oh, is any? Sorry, is BB trying to use provoke on the other?
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. But let me check. Let me double check something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hmm.
An enemy begins their turn. Enemy that triggers.
Yes, you can.
Alright. Provoke onto Sentry B.
Provoke on Senshi B. All right. And can you tell me again what provoke does, real quick?
Inflicts
It inflicts
enmity on target that triggered the ability.
So this is now. Okay, because of that, you're gonna laugh at what the marker looks like. He is now provoked. And decides to go for you from this direction. On here. Was here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And decides to go for an attack as well.
Okay. Da, da, da.
Which is a natural one.
Okay.
Only deals 5 damage.
Okay.
Take another 5 damage. And at the same time,
You're fine, Paladin. Shake it off. Says Tana.
You call this fine?
and is also doing the same thing, charging its jaws with frothing, bubbling, probably venomous mass. You're not sure what it is. It's caustic in nature, and it's starting to bubble.
Tana, ew. Tana says ew.
And at the end of this turn, before the turn ends, we're going to trigger the dot.
Yep. It loses HP by 3.
He loses HP by 3. Go. I need to write this somewhere. Oh wait, it's back to the top of the round. So, Vivi, it's now your turn. And you're in the middle of a charging mess of whatever these things are. What do you do?
Paladin combo into Sentry B.
Entry B. Okay, we do your first attack. I believe that's Fast Blade Riot Blade.
Yeah, Fast Blade Riot Blades. 20 plus 4. Not 20?
Ooh, nice. All right, so that's a natural 20. Double your damage dice and then add the base effect. Base hit.
So 2d6, am I right? 'Cause it's 1d6 from the
That would
normal.
be, that would make it 2d6 plus.
Plus
So roll the damage first.
2d6 plus 2.
Unless you
I
wanna.
think. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What the fuck? 4.
Headbutt.
Aray.
Headbutt.
Ouch.
Sorry.
That's a 4. Okay.
It's a
So this
4.
this one takes 4 damage.
Yeah.
So this one takes 4 damage. That's Sentry B, right?
Yeah, Senshi B.
You still have Rage of Halone.
Okay, and then the Rage of Halone.
Roll for the attack as well. Oh yeah, who's the target by the way?
Sentry B still.
Okay, that's a 20. That's revenge right there. Go on.
So it's 2d6 again plus 2. Oh my
2D,
god.
2d6 plus 2 once more. Woo. Hitting good. Whoa!
13 damage.
That's a 13 points of damage. And that one, with a series of slashes and attacks, Antling Sentry B dies.
Oh joy.
Can I go straight into secondary right now?
You have a secondary action, yes. And
Spirits
basically,
Within into Sentry
This thing cancels out. This one, let me just mark it as dead. Let me see if there's a
Alright.
weak dead.
A. Found anything?
Couldn't find one. So I guess I'll just take it off I'll take it out of play.
Alright.
Best way to do it that way. There you go. Is dead.
Okay, and then Spirits Within straight into Sentry
Striking with Spirits Within, instant damage.
A. Instant 2 damage.
That
into
automa-
Sentry A. Yeah.
Instant 2. Okay.
And then before
Eh,
my turn ends, instant fight or flight.
okay, fight or flight. Alright. Fight or
So
flight
that's
is
it.
active. Oh, and by the way, since I just remembered, he was stunned. He couldn't do the attack for you, by the way.
Huh?
So what was the attack that I was doing earlier, Kanina?
The Choco Slash thing?
No. The attack on you
Oh.
earlier.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
trap jaws was 5
Oh.
damage, right?
Yeah.
Remove the 5. I forgot about that. He was
Oh.
stunned.
Oh, okay. So I'm at 30.
Forgot you stunned this one.
Oh, 30 then.
You're back to 30, I guess. So this marker
yeah.
shouldn't exist then. Ah, boy.
Ah, boy.
Anyway, he's stunned.
Okay.
And he's burning.
So I have
and he's
advantage
angry.
on the next thing, right?
You have advantage, yes.
Okay. That's it for me. Passing it on to
Okay.
Takobo Dansu.
Tansu, what is he doing?
That's who's gonna run in.
Which direction?
There.
Flanking. Nice.
Choco Slash!
Oh, slash instant 15. There we go. Wow. This thing's gonna die. That's your turn?
Yep. It's on
Okay,
to-
Tana, your turn.
Tana just follows suit. Commands Feisty to go the remaining sentry and also does another slash on it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this now. How do you want to do this? How do you finish this guy off?
Feisty just, I don't know, hops onto it and then hops back off it. Squashing it
Like-
basically,
Ooh.
despite the size difference.
Despite the size difference. Oh boy. So you guys just go run in, jump, picking up from where Dansu did the attack, Feisty jumps in for the other attack, flies in, claws at the ready, digging against the creature's flesh. Ichor spilling into a fountain. And this one is no more. Creature's dead. And for that,
Um.
yep, you know what this is about to do. What this is.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold up. This thing's not working again. Give me a second. Let's see.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just killed.
Wait. For the lulls at this point, since took 5 damage anyways.
Mhm.
Sira yung helmet ni Vivi. Let's go.
Oh no, the helmet broke.
Yeah.
So in the whole chaos that was taking place, what was covering V's armor breaks off. You see, the helmet breaks off and reveals none other than Vivi. Vivi's fair image, the hair, the blue hair,
just
the fair
shrugs.
skin. And you can see her on. He was like, ah. I guess the cat is out of the bag.
Not bad, not bad.
Fine, the curl's out of the bag. Let's go.
And then when Vivi like puts the shield on her back, kita yung
Mhm.
yung falcon crest. Something that's not from here.
A little something that is not from here, indeed. Now that you mentioned it, there is a shield. The shield that was once almost featureless. No banner, no ensign, no nothing, nothing to denote any crest or family or any noble house or affiliation. Suddenly gained a mark that no one recognizes. One would mistake it as something from the very east of Eorzea, something from Alamigo, for instance. But not this. This appears to be a falcon crest from a different realm. No one knows where. And as you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to, and Roni having questions of his own in his mind, you see the guards rejoice in victory as they manage to live another day. But your investigation is not yet over. As now the investigation is on its way, as you try to find out the details, what would you like to do? Or you can even decide on what you want to do. I need you all to take a rest. As you gained, let me give you your rewards real quick. You gained access to the shop of Black Brush Station. You can also use your potions right now or your ethers in case you still have them. But also, I'll need to remind you that you also have a wealth level of 3. This is your fortune. Fortune is going to be the measurement that we'll be using for purchases, for your possessions and all that stuff. It's what you use to buy.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll do the purchasing part off stream, and we're gonna reveal next stream if in case we're gonna do this again to let them know what you purchased and all that stuff, what you used to prepare. So how was it?
I actually like the combat. It feels refreshing.
How about it?
How familiar is it? I need your thoughts.
How
Go ahead.
Yes,
familiar?
very much. Yes.
Mhm.
It
Although
feels alright.
I
Probably like
oh I
shoot. Question.
Okay, okay,
Is
okay,
like
okay.
the
Let's do this.
higher
Roll
than like.
initiative.
Oh my god.
Roll turn order. Who goes first?
Okay, I don't know. Base D20. We're going
Yeah,
base
flat
D20.
D20.
Sure.
Let's do this. Flat D20.
Okay, fine.
I go first. Okay. Well, um, I mean my skills don't when I cast stuff, it
All right,
doesn't
guys. We're gonna end the stream on my
instantly
end.
unlock
Yeah. I'll
the
see you guys
actual
next time. Peace out.
the award-winning MMORPG. It doesn't